I thought Zach did a really good job. He played all I told the director was I want him to show how we loved each other. And that was done. And so I thought Zach did a great good thought job, and I thought Jeremy and Harris that played my brother Dave did a really good job. And so that's really all I have to say are good things about those guys. He's a really cool guy. He's a he's a dancer and all, but I'm telling you, he's an athlete too. Uh, because some of the stuff he did in the ring, he wouldn't have been able to do if he weren't an athlete. And so I got to take my hat off to him and all those guys. And you know who else? Holt McCallany, the guy that played my dad. That guy is a real pro too. I mean, he really impressed me. That guy's something else.
Do you think that they could cut it as actual real wrestlers?
Uh, well, I can be real nice, but I'm going to say no way. Those guys are pretty small, and but the way they shoot movies, they can shoot it where they look big, and so the movie's on. There it is, it works. But real life, no way. Well, it's a movie, it's entertainment. I always thought these people are going to really have a hard time with taking so much material, so many years, and trying to put it into a 2-hour movie. And so they did some things that were, you know, like my little brother Chris left him out. It was because it's just so dang sad, and I understand that. And a few other things, were just for the sake of making a movie with continuity and it carried on and entertained somebody. It was, like most movies, it wasn't historic at all, but it was really a good movie. It was about, our family and pretty much, it's close. It was real close the way it really was. I'll say this though, as far as Fritz, making us wrestle, that was really not the case at all. I didn't want my sons to wrestle, and he didn't want us to wrestle. We wanted to be like he was. So my dad was the most honorable man I've ever known. He was a gentleman. His word was his bond, and I was always proud of him. And my brothers were the same way. He was a great man. And I wanted that to come out. I wanted it to come out that way. But, it's Hollywood. And also, I'm a Christian, and I wouldn't even be here if I hadn't been treated so mercifully and generously. And I'm only grateful for that. But, when you try to tell your movie to someone from Hollywood, in Hollywood, there is no God. I mean, they don't want to factor that in at all. It'd be hard to tell my story without that. And so, I'm just, I want people to enjoy it and have a good time. And so I'm not going to pitch a bitch about little things like that. I'm not going to twist about anything either. Matter of fact, I'm happy with the way they did it, and I hope everybody enjoys it.